16 Hours of a Student. This is the journal entries of me, Mide Token, where I just reflect and talk about things going on in my life and on a journey of growing, personal development, self-improvement, on a journey of becoming more of who I am and letting go of the things that I should let go of. I've been reflecting a lot, and I acknowledge that I haven't actually been faithful to the goal necessarily. In fact, the goal has been diluted in a sense, over time. You see, initially when I started, things need to change. I was making videos, doing what I had to do. Also, I'm kind of quiet because my friends are sleeping. I'm in Bratislava, and I'm only staying here for the night, then I'm heading home. But I realized when I started this, the first video titled "Things Need to Change," I started with the intention of, I started acknowledging just how my life was not where it should have been. And there were things that I had to do differently. There were ways where I wasn't intentional with how I use my life, intentional with how I use my time. I could barely get myself at times to do the things that I have to do, not necessarily because of burnout, but also more so because I just wanted to avoid things, and because I didn't really want to find the energy or the time to do the things I had to do. I just simply didn't want to do them. I think in my mind they became very large tasks, wasn't very motivated, acknowledged that my life would be fine either way, even if I don't do those things. But there's a difference between fine and amazing. There's a difference between what can be good and what can be extraordinary, what can really impact. And I realized that over time, I started the channel, and I did talk about it, how over time, like, what I'm doing might actually change. And I realized that slowly, initially, everything was kind of good. It was going all right. I was making my entries. It was fun to talk to the camera. Things felt like they were going well in life. But then I realized that the exact things that I have to actually cut off, the weight that I have to let go of, are the things that I hid under all these other things going on, the things that seem to be going well. I was uploading daily. I was talking to the camera. I was doing all these things. And so things felt like they were moving. But when I reflect on it, things have been exactly the same. The things that actually matter, responding to people, being true to my word, saying, like, having my yes be yes, my no be no, like being able to make a decision, a choice, and act upon it, or to do what I can to keep to a schedule, keep to a promise that I make. All of those things haven't been happening. And sure, I've been doing a better job doing a good job at journaling daily, talking to the camera, telling about what's been going on. I've gotten better even at my storytelling of everything that's happened throughout the day and whatnot. But I've realized slowly but surely that honestly, I've been consumed by the metrics. I've been looking at what it looks like. I've been looking at the video, looking at impressions that I get, seeing that it gets 100 impressions, browse feature suggested videos, 0 click-through rate, 0 people clicking and everything. It's led me to ask ChatGPT about what are things I can improve, how can I do it better. Slowly my titles have changed to be a bit more exciting, exhilarating. And yes, a lot of exciting things are happening. It's been a journey on holiday, and I've had a lot of amazing experience. I went on the oldest Ferris wheel that's still running today, also in Vienna, which I don't know how that is. But I'm acknowledging as well that, frankly, I'm pursuing all this hype and I'm not actually changing. Like, I'm doing all these things and it feels good because I feel like I'm making progress, but this isn't the progress that I set out to make. This isn't the progress that I need. This is just another thing adding on to the grand scheme. The foundation is still weak. Very, very weak. And so what does it mean? I can say, okay, I'll just change my ways, but I still find myself back in the same place. I don't keep my promises to myself. I don't keep promises to other people as well, because I've become very lax about life, realizing that life is not that serious, but taking that to the extreme where I no longer take anything seriously. And that's not me looking at myself and putting myself under or having low self-esteem. It's me looking at the facts currently. And to change just requires to do something different. And I can say this But I promise when I wake up, I promise when I'd have the opportunity to do the right thing, I will likely fail to do it. And so I'm here and I'm not entirely sure what to do necessarily. But I think the first thing to do is just to become strict with myself, ruthlessly strict with myself, not because it is impossible to live life otherwise, and not because I need to be, not because I can't have fun, but I need to be strict in what actually matters to me. It's so simple to talk to God. I haven't spoken to him in the way that I said I would in weeks. I wrote down in my written journal that I would fast for a bit in order to prepare for this the 104 days and what exactly I wanted to do for it. I didn't end up fasting. I didn't end up spending any time thinking actively about these things. There's people I haven't responded to, even messages that I probably should respond to, because at this point I'm just delaying things that have to happen. And so now the question is, what do I do? Where am I going? What exactly is this all for? The vlog, this journal, and these journal entries, 16 hours of a student. You can even see it in good things have happened. It's not like all of this has been bad. A lot of this has not been bad. All of this has been good, but good in the wrong direction. If you're building up society and you're raising the GDP of people, that's a good thing. Or GDP per capita, like the salaries of people, the annual income of people, that's a good thing. But sometimes we prioritize those good things and we don't acknowledge the foundation. We're building upon something that's already inherently broken. There might, even though you're raising the income of people, there might still be people who are living off of less than $2 a day. And that's just reality. Sometimes we work to these things, but we don't actually build the foundation. Because the foundation is the hard part to build. It's a lot easier to do other things. And make progress in the area that you can, but we cannot neglect the beginning. The main thing, the goal, the thing that is the most important. And so this is where I am right now. In the vlogs, I think it's something that could help. Is every day I'll just ask myself a question and I'll answer it here. Did I talk to God? I wouldn't even say what time, but did I talk to God? Actually, did I talk to God when I woke up? I'm going to say that. That's the question I'll ask. Did I respond to my messages after I showered, the first moment I had free time? Or did I do something else? I think those are the two main for now. Already these two would create some faithfulness, some dedication to to like the things that I have to do. Maybe a third one could be, did I complete all the tasks I have to complete? But that one's a bit more involved, I'll be honest. I'll start with those two. Did I talk to God this morning? Did I read the Bible? And did I respond to people the first opportunity I had? I think those are a lot more important than all the experiences that I have, the things I can talk about, all the ways I can smile, do things and whatnot. I have to cuss off, honestly, the metrics. I can't be optimizing. I think I've optimized as much as I need to now. I cannot check them again. I think now people understand what's going on. It's a series, you can see the days go up. Otherwise, I can't continue to focus on these things. A pivot from what's going on in my life to where I am. There has to be a difference. Anyway, that's it for me today. Not much. I could talk about a lot more things, but I want to keep this succinct to 10 minutes. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Also, 104 days is starting very soon. I've got a few of my friends on it as well, so we'll be doing that in real life too. This journal is for me to know, to see the journey and to remember what I'm doing. For you, is to see someone's story, and hopefully we can keep it that way. All right.